Alright, it's Dallas42 back again with another 7 Days to Die video. It's the morning of day 27. Day 28 is the blood moon, so we're going to take today and tomorrow to do everything we can to get our base whipped up into ship shape, so we're ready for the blood moon. So for starters, we're just going to run over here. I already collected most of the stuff I'm going to need yesterday into my inventory. So basically what I want to do is I got concrete now. I got a bunch of concrete, so we can use that to upgrade our fighting position. This concrete was in place last week, and we can see that it took a little bit of damage. Not a lot, but a little bit. So we want to upgrade that back up to full. And, alright, these cobblestones took a little bit of damage over here. So then we'll use some of our concrete and, upgrade these next blocks. Like so. I want these things upgraded as well. So this is like the main entrance into the base. They all have to come through here. So we want these things upgraded all the way, as far as we can. Work our way out. These took some damage, that's for sure. These necessarily need to be concrete though. Just make sure they're repaired. Maybe it would be good to make these ones concrete. I do want the main walkway concrete, at least this bit here, and on the other side. I mean, eventually the idea is we're going to want the entire thing to be concrete, like we did before with the earlier materials. But we're going to have to kind of do it incrementally because I don't think I have enough concrete to do it all. But a good step would be to make sure that everything from the front fighting window over to these two stairways would be fully concrete. But first, let's go down here. Also good would be to have this outer layer be concrete for the bottom two blocks. Just to make sure if anybody decides to come and beat on the bottom of our base, that we can hold them off. Look at our fighting position up here. I want all these blocks in here to be fully upgraded to give us the best possible defensive position that we can get. good start. Take a look up there at these spike traps and make sure they're fully repaired. I think a zombie vulture did hit one, so there it is. Just make sure those are upgraded. Not upgraded, but you know, full health. I think also probably the next priority would be to ensure that these blocks in the front are upgraded as much as possible, because these are likely to take a bit of damage, especially with spitting zombies or things like that. Like so. Then probably the just make sure everything's repaired here. Probably the stairway, beginning with the main stairway on these front side of the base. Get that upgraded. So the zombies have very strong ways of getting in that are unlikely to be damaged. There, and also over here, same way. Let's check around this top walkway and make sure everything's repaired. It seems like these blocks are taking a bit of damage, so I'm just going to upgrade those. Then I think the next priority I would like to do is hit the bottom two blocks. What about down here? How are things looking down here? Anything take a lot of damage down here? This didn't take any damage, so that's good. That means it's working as intended. Ladders didn't take any damage. Stairway, ramp took a bit of damage down here. Get the bottom two layers of this upgraded. Make sure that that doesn't get knocked out, because if that gets knocked out, we could be in trouble. There we go. That should take care of that. This thing took some surprising amount of damage. Not sure why. From spitting zombies, perhaps. All right. I'm thinking like more or less I want to get the bottom 2 layers of each of these things upgraded at this point. Just make sure the structural integrity stays solid. Start. Okay, I don't want to use all my concrete. I do have a little bit more back at home, but I don't want to use all the concrete because we want to keep some in reserve to do repairs on the fly on Horde Night. I think that's a pretty good start. I'll have a hard time getting through that. So what we can do is we can go down here and farm some more stone, because I can actually use stone to make more concrete. So let's farm another bit of stone out of here, try to get about 1,000. New pickaxe. It's very efficient. Use a lot of stamina though. Got over 1,000 stone, but let's go ahead and just finish this layer. Don't want to go too aggressive and undermine the whole stability of our structure, so that's why I'm kind of taking a little time at it here. Copy shape and rotation. Boom. Let's get this ladder extended down. Same over here. Make sure they're provided with multiple ways out, So don't start beating on things. That's pretty good for now. Let's go make some more concrete. Whoa. Made short work of them. Got a couple of loot bags here. Harvesting tools. 7.62 ammo, more than I just spent. $9 mil ammo, handgun magazine, glue. Excellent, excellent. Alright, what was I going to do? I was going to make some more concrete. Got a little bit there. So I can make this. I want to make like half of what I can make. So let's make like 850. Turn small stones into crushed sand. What about cement? Do I have cement over here? I'm almost out of cement. I wonder if I can craft cement. I can craft cement out of stone, but it takes 12 stone to do it. Okay. Let's let that thing do its thing. We'll go collect some more stone. Let's dig this thing down one more layer. Looks like stone is the resource I need right now to continue upgrades to my Horde base. So let's get some stone. Extending all of our structures downwards as we do this. Just finish another layer here. Should have quite a bit of stone after that. Now, I feel like our Horde base would already be good to go just as it is, but if we can get more concrete and bolster it up even more before the Horde night, that's just going to make it that much more safe. Unexpected things can happen during the Horde nights. You don't want to be caught out. Plus, the deeper we dig this hole, the further from my fighting position they are when they fall down. And if I understand how it works correctly, then the less likely they'll be to go into a destroy everything mode and start beating on things. Pickaxe works nice. Pretty efficient. You see a bit of a problem developing, which is this ramp is soon going to hit up against this wall, and I might have to start snaking it around the edges of the structure or something. Right. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's extend this ladder down. I think I'm just going to stop extending this ladder for a moment because I'll probably have to start snaking this thing down this way if I keep digging this deeper. Anyhow, we got a lot of stone now. So let's go back over here and see if we can make some more concrete. That now. I need some more cement. Just made over here. Or is it? No, it's made in the forge. Let's. Ooh, that's very resource intensive. Very resource intensive. I have more stone than that, don't I? I got a lot of stone. Why can we not make more of that? That's curious. Let's just see what happens. Oh, I know why. Because that's... maybe not. I don't really understand how that works. Like, why is it so resource intensive? This is an item called stone. But I don't have any stone. I have a small stone right here. Now it'll let me do more. I don't understand that. Curious, very curious. I don't really get why that's doing that. Maybe I'm better off just finding cement. If you know what's going on here and why I'm so confused, then help a brother out in the comments section. Oh, you know what? I think I understand now. I need to smelt these. And then it's drawing from this resource. That's what I was so confused about. Because it wasn't drawing from the small stones in my inventory, it was drawing from the stone that I already had smelted earlier in the game. That's why I could only do a little bit. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. So soon I should be able to smelt a whole bunch of that, or create a whole bunch of that, but let's wait for a while. Let's go over here and get this as much concrete mix as we can get for right now. Don't need that. That's used in our recipe. That'll take a while. Yeah, that's gonna work a lot better now. Alright. I don't know why, but my brain wasn't wrapping around that for a while. Hey, we've got some harvesting to do. Seeds. Potato seeds are important. Corn seeds are important. Blueberry, goldenrod. Wish I had more corn and potato seeds. Seem a little hard to come by. of stuff here I don't really need, but might as well plant something. Got room for 3 more. Aloe vera. Okay, do I have enough stuff to make some more hobo stews? I need rotting flesh, I need potatoes, and I need animal fat. And coal for fuel. Off my murky water. I don't want to cook anything else that requires potatoes or corn because those are hard to come by and they're used in the hobo stew, which is the best food we can make. I wonder if I can make some tacos, some fish tacos. Let's see. Do I have a can of salmon? I have 3 of them. I've got plenty of cornmeal. I don't know if those are all that great, but we can try and see. About pumpkin pie. I'm a little short on the egg situation here. Yeah, we'll just skip that one for now. Really, the hobo stew is where it's at. Like, once you can start making that. We're up to 7 in our storage. We're still working on these meat stews in my inventory. Got a couple of these sham chowders, which are pretty good also. So we're in good shape on food at the moment. Just keep making hobo stews whenever we can. We are going to want to take recog, at least one of them, because I can drink that before the Horde night begins. What does this one do? Damage mitigation. Hopefully I don't get damaged, so I don't think I'll need that. Voids, not helpful for the Horde night. I think that should do it. Just drink that recog before the Horde night starts. Alright, now I can make 157 of these things. It's going to take a while. Just continuing to get as prepared as we can for the Horde night. How am I on water? I got plenty of purified water. Don't need to make any more of those right away. Alright, we're in a pretty good position here with regards to food and water and all that. I don't want to blow through all of my concrete mix, so I'm going to hang on to what I have here for now. Need some on hand for repairs for the Horde night. And the way it stands right now, I feel like we can probably go do some questing or do a POI or something just to kill some time. Get a little easy loot while we're waiting for things to happen. Let's go scout out a POI somewhere. About this one. I don't know if I've ever been to that one. There's also a airdrop, but it's way over there. It's a little bit too far for right now. I'm pretty happy with the Horde base the way it is with the concrete that we put on there now. So I feel like we could get through the night just fine like that. We can take another look tomorrow with whatever more concrete we've been able to make by then and see if we can slap a little bit more on there. But I think we're probably good as is. I have not been to this POI before. It is a Tier 0 POI. Not much to it. I'd probably take some of this stuff apart and get a bunch of pipes and stuff if I really wanted to. I don't think that's all that important, though. Is there anything up top, maybe, that I could get up to? Doesn't look like there's a way up there. An easy way up there, anyway. About right here. Yeah, okay. Nothing much to that one. How about this one over here? Let's take a look. I do not like the sights on this thing. I really could use a better sight. Even just a 2x scope might be better, but I don't want to zoom. I just want a better sight line. All right, let's scope out this. Oh, it's Fort Camo. We've been here before. Yeah, this is a tier 4. We don't want to go in there right now. We'll keep it to like tier 1 or 2 for right now. What the heck? Let's just go over here and get this airdrop. It's not that far. I mean, it is kind of far, but I don't have anything better to do right now. Just kind of waiting for things to happen. Chicken! Couldn't hurt to practice a little bit with that before the Horde night when I have to use it in anger. Maybe we'll find a better scope inside of this airdrop. Could we be so lucky? It's a different biome. Is that the burned forest? Might be the wasteland. Wasteland be very dangerous for us right now. It is the wasteland. You get a little achievement for going in there. The wasteland is a base 2 skulls, so everything in the wasteland is automatically 2 skulls. Yeah, that's going to be very dangerous to go get that. I don't feel good about that. We're going to have to save that for later. Especially with nighttime coming up, that can be really bad. The wasteland is the toughest biome. Definitely not ready to go in there yet. This gun's powerful. One shot in these guys, no problem. It's just an issue of the sights being a little awkward. Which there are other types of sights that I could potentially put on it, but I don't have the ability to build them yet. Tactical warfare, a can of salmon, shoddy shells, armor pocket. I don't need a stone axe, but I'll take the rest of that. Let's go this way and see what we see. That's something we can do, actually. We can go up here and we can continue to scout the perimeter of the pine forest biome and just follow the boundary around. Go into the wasteland if we can help it. Just scout around the boundary. Here's a little POI. Wonder what tier this is. It's a one skull. We could probably handle that. Bird. Heard him. It's a powerful gun, that's for sure. Just gotta get used to the aim. Station. Got some glue. That's a good find. Glue is always useful. Running out of inventory space. Wow, that fully auto fire is powerful. He dropped a blue bag. There's good things in blue bags. 2 cooking mags. We got 7.62 ammo, which I definitely need to make room for. Another treasure map, which I could make room for. I guess it's better than a sewing kit. Lumberjack boots. I don't think those are all that useful for me. Guess that's the best I can do. I can drink this. Why not? You can spray off a bunch of bullets really fast with this gun if you're not careful. A miner helmet. Increases mining tool harvest. Not the most important thing in the world. I'll put down 7 bones and I'll pick up 2 armor crafting kits. Take that. Handgun mag. Ooh, that lets me build the Desert Vulture, which is a better 44 gun, I think. Honey. Some ammo. Just shoddy shells. Alright, well that was kind of fun. Quick little POI, got some loot. My inventory's full, so I should probably head back home. Let's head down this way and keep putting the boundary on the map. And then after we're done with that, when we get back to the area of the map that we've already seen, we'll head directly back home after that. POI over here. Let's just take a quick look. It is a single skull. Still the wasteland here. Alright, this is a point where the wasteland and the burned forest and the pine forest all meet up, because this is the burned forest here. There's a little area over here that we haven't put on the map yet. We can go take a quick look at that. Let's head due east from here. Could be a tier 5 POI in there, who knows? Deer. Got him. There's a hog over there too. Oh, I can't pick any of it up because my inventory's all full. Ooh, how you like that? Get the meat at least. Is the hog still over there? Just trying to uncover some of this area that still has the fog of war, or whatever you call it. Parts of the map that I haven't explored yet. Just trying to find that and put it on the map as much as we can. Alright. Back home we go. Didn't really accomplish much there, but it was something to do. Rabbit. This place looks familiar. That's that tier 5 POI that I died in earlier. Someday we'll come back and conquer it. When the time is right. Alright, we're back to that first POI that we checked out. Almost home. Can't pick it up, but my inventory's full. Might need that still. concrete. We should have some cement there. Can I get more? I can get more. I can get a lot more. Alright, keep that coming. If we don't use it this week, we can use it next week. How good are these fish tacos anyway? 46 food, 40 health, 30 stamina bonus. It's not bad. Not as good as a hobo stew though. It's actually more health than the hobo stew, but not as much food and no water. Yeah, it's not a bad item. Alright, where are we at with things? More of those coming. Let's go see what other kinds of trouble we can get ourselves into. Where have we not gone? Let's go up that way and see what we can put on the map. Just try to go to an area that we haven't put on the map yet. Don't need to be tracking pumpkin pie. Track. Untrack. There we go. What's this? It's a POI? The Eater's Gate. Cave POI. Might as well come in here and see what we can find. Nothing better to do. A snake. Ooh, a pistol. That'll break down to handgun parts, which will come in handy later. Finding a pistol is just as good as finding handgun parts. Glue. Glue's always good. Where'd that snake go? Some meat. Yeah, I feel like this is a total upgrade over the... I feel this gun is a total upgrade over the 44. I'm just hanging on to the 44 for the Horde Night just to make sure in case I run short on ammo. I don't think I'll run short on ammo. This thing's got a ton of ammo. I've been hoarding that 9mm ammo ever since I upgraded to the 44, and now it's coming in handy. Inventory full. That was a cool little POI. Alright, our inventory's full again, so let's just head back home. Hey, if I didn't come out this way, I wouldn't have found that interesting little POI. But dawn is approaching, so let's get back home and dump off all the stuff we don't need. I think tomorrow we can probably do a POI or two, maybe even a bigger POI like a tier 3 or 4 or 2 before we have to settle in for the Horde Night, because I think our base is pretty solid. I don't have a ton of extra concrete. I don't want to waste it because I need some for repairs. So I think more or less we just want to like keep that working throughout the week, and then next week we'll have a bunch. I got 694 as it stands right now. Still pumping this out, alright. Dump off stuff we don't need. Scrap a baseball bat, I don't need that. I can scrap that to handgun parts. I already have this helmet. I do, and the one I have is better, so I can sell that. Cooking materials. Strength mod, probably not any good for me, but throw it in there for now. Hanging on to the stuff to make concrete. Alright, I think we are in pretty darn good shape. Let's just take a look here and see if there's anything else I can build that I've been ignoring or overlooking that would be useful for us. I got repair kits. I got enough repair kits to repair any of my weapons here if we need to. .44 Desert Vulture. That's going to take 13 handgun parts, and I think I only have like 7 or 8. Actually, I only have 2 because I used them all to build the SMG. Yeah, this is the next tier up above the SMG, so it'll take us a while to save up the handgun parts for that, but eventually we'll get there. Want to do a like to do an M60 machine gun once I get enough machine gun parts, but I'm pretty low on those. I only have 7 of them right now. So it's going to be a while on that. I could make an even better one of those now, but obviously don't have the materials for that, so that's alright. Maybe someday. Pretty good on weapons for what we can build. I could make a better claw hammer, but I don't have the materials for it right at the moment. I think we're in pretty good shape here. I think we've done just about what we can do for now. So anyhow, why don't we go ahead and call it a day there. Next session we will log back in and we will take another look at our base just to make sure we didn't overlook anything important. Maybe upgrade a few more parts to concrete and get ready for the Blood Moon. Maybe do a quest or 2 or a POI or 2 that day also. So anyhow, for right now that'll be it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something about the game or were at least entertained, and if so, please give me a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and leave me a comment to tell me what you thought of the video, and I will catch you in the next one.